Hello, Leo. Oh my goodness, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Healing Truth Tarot. My name is Shelly. Okay, so this is your season, folks. You guys are in the limelight. In the limelight. Okay, so I wrote down a couple of messages from Spirit. And before I tell you the messages, I was getting something very clear. Um, Plus, I was physically feeling it. Some of you have got some physical stuff going on that you need to address. I'm not a doctor. I do have a disclaimer in the description box. If you feel like you need to seek medical attention, and that includes physical medical attention or mental health medical attention, please do so. But some of you have got some stuff going on physically that you really, really need to address. Okay? That wasn't a message, that was a feeling. And then Spirit explained why I was feeling what I was feeling. It came on me very suddenly. So the two messages from Spirit that I wrote down are: take time out for yourself, mainly for healing and processing. And the second message is walk away from them. I guess we'll find out what all that means. Cards have been pre-shuffled, pre-pulled. All right, let me show you what we got going here. We have the Devil. Pretty sure that speaks to the physical stuff that or mental stuff that you guys have going on. Whatever is going on with you physically is due to stress. And it doesn't take a tarot card reader or a doctor to say that. That's just really common. So whatever's happening to you physically or mentally is due to stress. So please look it right in the eyeball and take care of it. You will be thankful that you did in the end. And you have the courage to do it. You're the Leo, for crying out loud. You're Leo. You got plenty of courage. You got this. You got this. All right, the next card we got was the Lovers. Yeah, I have to censor my cards, by the way. YouTube stuff. The Star. Death. Not literal death. Let's get that straight right now. Not literal death. Six of Cups. King of Wands. He's been coming up in almost all the signs. Readings. Then we have the Two of Wands. The Star again. Oh, that's just confirmation. Page of Wands. Knight of Discuses. Coins. Where's my Del Toro card? Oh, that was it. Knight of Discs. Yeah, sorry about that. I put him in a different position. And then we have two Oracle cards. This is the Angel Oracle card. It's Ask. And the Healing Energy Oracle is Action. So, yeah, that's just backing up what Spirit said. So take care of your business, you guys. Whoever you are, you know who you are. We want you to hang around for a while. All right, so we want you to hang around for a lot longer. Okay? We need your energy. So the Devil card. In this reading, doesn't have this meaning in every reading. It depends on the spread. So, but in this reading, this is hanging on to stuff. See how they're chained up? Hanging on to stuff and not letting it go. And this is where that stress is coming from. And now all of you aren't having physical things happening to you that need to be addressed right this minute because of your stress. But it can lead to that. The main cause of physical illness is stress. Period, point blank. So, hanging on to stuff. You're people persons. So, some of you are hanging on to people that you need to let go of. another common theme right now. So before we get to the rest of the cards, let's talk about the retrograde planets, and I'm going to do this for every sign, just so you guys are clear on what's going on planetary wise. So we have Pluto in retrograde. All these planets are in retrograde. Pluto till October 11th, that is death, rebirth, and transformation. Death, rebirth, and transformation. We have Neptune till December 7th. That's fantasy and illusion in retrograde, that those things are being broken. Spirituality and creativity. And Saturn until November 15th, and that is discipline, structure, and karma. On the 4th, which is the day this will air, actually, I think. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm actually trying to get a playlist going for the 12 signs for the month. But this is your monthly reading, by the way. I did not mention that for August 2024. A general reading. If you would like a private reading, look in the description box. You'll see how to contact me through my email. All right, so anywho, Mercury's going retrograde on Sunday the 4th. And I am recording this on Saturday the 3rd. Also on Sunday the 4th is our new moon. So just to quickly explain the purpose of the retrogrades of Neptune, Pluto, and Saturn, those are for things coming to light. Illusions being broken so that you can practice the discipline and the structure and in your life, because now you see things, you have clarity, you see things for what they really are. Okay, and that leads to the death of old thinking and the rebirth into new thinking, and then the transformation because of that death and rebirth. You have the transformation. So there's a, what's the word I want? There's a process. Okay, it's like a parade going down the street. First you got Neptune, then you got Saturn, and then you got Pluto following right behind. And then there's Mercury, which is for slowing down, delays. This retrograde is probably already kicking your butt, probably has been for a few weeks. I felt it before, way before, 3 weeks before it's going retrograde. I felt the retrograde, so that would be around the 1st of June I started feeling the retrograde. And it happens. There's no set time limit, nothing written in stone that you're going to feel it for this certain amount of time or that certain amount of time. But generally it's 3 weeks before, the 3 weeks of the retrograde, and then 3 weeks after the retrograde goes to Saturn, or Mercury goes direct. Too many planets, so little time. So all of these planets are coinciding. They're working in unison to promote growth and change. That's what they're for. That's what the retrogrades, any retrograde is for that. Okay, so next we had the Lovers. So, as I was saying about, you guys are peoples. You may hear some background noise. I live in a very small place, and my son is playing a video game. He's very loud. So if he cusses, I apologize in advance. So anywho, we have the Lovers, and since you are people persons, that Devil card is telling me that there's a relationship you need to let go of because it's causing you harm. Again, very common in all the signs right now. This relationship is causing you harm. It's hurting you. Spirit saying swiftly. No more thinking on it. No more procrastination. No more allowing that fear of the change or the fear of hurting someone else's feelings or the fear of their reaction. What is the worst that can happen? They're going to get mad at you. That's the worst that can happen. they're going to be angry because you're protected, okay? So anything else that you're worried about, say there's children involved or pets involved, that will work itself out. But you need to go, or you need to ask them to go. It's not working, and it is affecting everybody else around you. You have the courage to do this. You're a Leo. You have that courage. You got this. I know it's hard. Not even going to pretend it's easy or that it's not going to be extremely painful. But the pain that you have felt long term outweighs, comparatively speaking, the shortness of the pain that you're going to feel from letting go of this situation. And I say that, what I mean is, you've been feeling this pain long term. And you're going to continue to feel it if you stay in the situation. I mean, there's always hope, but I'm really not seeing it. For a group of you, I'm not seeing it. And you already know that. Excuse me. I'm not telling you a secret. You know this. You don't want to, for so many reasons, and fear is the main reason. And it's understandable. And you're allowed to be afraid. You're human. You're allowed to feel whatever you feel. Look the fear in the face and do it anyway. Do what you have to do for you, because it will better you, and in return it will better everybody else in your family, in your community, even your neighbors. It'll benefit everybody around you because you will vibrate differently. And you knew this was coming. You saw it coming. And I completely understand not wanting to do it. But for a group of you, it is necessary for you to stay healthy, whether it's mentally, emotionally, or physically. All right? So, now because we have the Star card, that tells me that that this group of you, you're going to do what you need to do. This is Aquarian energy. This is air energy. It's intellectual. It's innovative, which tells me that you will be able to find compromises between the two of you. There's going to be compromise, because this is a card of give and take, really. She's giving to both the water and the earth itself. And in return, we take the water for ourselves. And we take the plants that are grown from the seeds that grow out of the earth that she's watering. So it's a give and take card. And it's a beneficial card. It means everything is going to be so much better. That all these fears that you've had are not going to be realized. And I'm not going to say the fear is for nothing. To me, it's healthy to be afraid. Fear is, sometimes it's from the ego. When you overdo it with the fear, that's from the ego. But when you are just naturally afraid of something or doing something, or afraid of, okay, you wouldn't walk up to a rattlesnake and try to pet it. That's a healthy fear, right? But the fear of letting go is natural and it's necessary. But don't stay in it. This is what Spirit is telling me. Don't stay in it. You're going to be okay. You just have to take that step forward. Take it one step at a time. One step at a time. I'm just reading the messages. One step at a time for you. For everyone, really. But it needs to be done soon, because it's affecting everything. For you and for everybody around you. So there's your Star card, because you do what you're supposed to do. And here we go with the death. The death of a tumultuous, that word keeps coming up a lot, tumultuous situation. Lots of fighting. Lots of arguing. lots of resentment. All those things are going to die as soon as the situation is confronted. This card, yeah, it's about the death of something. Rarely is it about the death of a human or a person, but it is the death of something. And for you, it is the death of this awful feeling, dense energy, this heavy, heavy energy that you've been carrying around. And out of death, what happens? Rebirth. So, we have the Six of Cups. See, now once you do this, once you take care of the situation, you are going to be able to allow nostalgia. That's what that is. Nostalgic inner child memories. And it's also telling you to work on your inner child. So, and this is a perfect time to do that. Take advantage of the Mercury retrograde delays. It is frustrating. And this is one of the harshest in a couple of years. This is one of the harshest retrogrades we've had because of all the other planets that are retrograde as well. So it's very intense. But you're going to be able to start remembering the way you like to laugh, the way you loved to have fun doing whatever it is that you enjoy doing, the way that you loved being around people, the way that you loved, for some of you, even your work life has been affected. In a job that you adore, it's going to bring you back to that place where you don't feel tormented when it's time to get up and go to work. You're going to get back to feeling like your energetic, happy self. And I understand that you are fiercely loyal. I understand that. And that's part of what's holding you back, is that fierce loyalty to another human being. You know, we got another lover's card on the bottom of a deck, one of the decks. I will go through the bottom cards on the decks, but we have another lover's card. So that tells me there's somebody waiting on you. They're waiting on you to be free. And Spirit, and this is in all the readings for all the signs too, Spirit is saying, when this person who's waiting for you, when you're finally able to be free and allow this person to come to you, take it slow. Take time out for yourself, for healing and processing. Keep it a friendship. Don't go out every night. Don't jump in the bed together. Keep it light so you have time to process. And don't use this other person that comes to you as in a codependent way to make you feel better about your loss, about your pain. Deal with your pain, or you're going to be right back in the same situation with this person. It takes two to tango. In every relationship, when there's arguing and fighting going on, it's everybody. It's both of you. It's all of us. It's both of us. I'll take mine too. Any tumultuous relationships I've had, I had a part in it. Absolutely. Because I'm loud and sarcastic. So I've had a part in it. I have to own that. And it's okay to own that. That's why we call it speaking your truth. And you're going to speak your truth to this person and how you feel. But things have to be calm first. And I see you getting ready to do what you need to do. And again, Spirit is reiterating, go ahead and feel that fear. Just don't sit in the fear. Keep moving forward. One little step at a time. Slow growth is good growth. Slow and steady wins the race. It's true. It's true. All right, so now we have the King of Wands, and this will be your energy. The King of Wands. This is the energy that you will step into. We all know that kings are secure. and they are confident, and they are grounded because they want for nothing. King of Wands. So wands are swift movement. For better or for worse, they're swift movement. So, and look at it. Look, there you are. Hello. There you guys are. This card, even though it's a King of Wands, it reminds me of the Strength card because of the lion on it. But this is his companion right here. This is the King's companion. And look, they both have a smile on their face. This tells me that, again, because you're a people person, you have friends who are ready to be there for you when the crap hits the fan, when the truth is spoken, when the anger, hurt, and frustration come pouring out of the both of you. Once that's settled down a little bit, reach out to your friends because they're there for you. They've been waiting for this. They see what's going on. They just, well, one or two say something because they can't help themselves. They're trying to be helpful. But for the most part, people are allowing you to do whatever you need to do. I mean, what would be the point in trying to nag you into taking care of business? It would just make the situation worse. It's already overwhelming. So a lot of your friends understand that, and that's why they're just leaving you alone, letting you do what you got to do. But don't be afraid to reach out. And even Spirit's telling me, background noise, Spirit's telling me to reach out to one or two of these friends for advice on how to approach the situation when it's time to speak your truth. And you'll know energetically when it's time to speak your truth. Pick a time when it's the most, excuse me, pick a time when it's the calmest that it possibly can be. So don't pick a time to confront when you're giving each other the silent treatment, or when you're yelling and screaming and hollering and all of a sudden you just vomit stuff right out of your mouth. The things you've been thinking just come right out of you. That's not a good time. But you'll know energetically. So reach out to a friend or two because they are there to help you. They're waiting for you to ask. Ask. Right. Thank you, Spirit. Ask your guides, angels, ancestors. Ask your higher power if you have one. Ask for guidance, and you'll get it. Just make sure that you are able to be receptive. And that takes being calm as you can be. Pay attention to those passing thoughts that run through your head that seem to come out of nowhere, that don't make any sense to the thoughts you were thinking. Pay attention to those thoughts. That is Spirit speaking to you. Write them down. It's a habit you have to get into. I still struggle with it. I'm not perfect at it. Sometimes I'm not even good at it. We all get busy. So, but yeah, write down those passing thoughts. That is Spirit talking to you. If you can remember your dreams, write your dreams down. See, an ongoing thing energetically right now through the collective, through all the signs, through all of us, is the inability to sleep. Oh, for crying out loud. You're like, can I just get 8 hours once? Geez, I'll take 6. All the way straight through. But there's so much going on energetically, excuse me, with the planet and with us as a collective, raising our vibrations, that, and Spirit speaking to us, and in the energetic downloads we're getting from the universe. All that stuff, we're struggling to sleep. So Spirit says, again, take time out for yourself. If you are able to and you need to take a nap, take the nap. Because if you're too tired, you're not thinking straight. Things are already in some a type of uproar. Energetically, they're in an uproar for you. So, and this isn't speaking to every Leo, obviously. We're all on a different path and a different place on our timeline and in our spiritual growth. but this is for a specific group of Leos, okay? It's just what's coming out. Spirit feels it's really important to address it, for me to speak to you about it and give you the messages, okay? Okay. Now look here. We have the Two of Wands, which is making a decision to move on. Now let me read it to you. Believe in your personal power. Justice, boldness, dominion, decisions, planning, first steps. Yeah. Take your... we should have a Fool card out here. Take your first steps. Make that decision. Twos are always about decisions or indecision, depending on the suit. This card is about decision. So because that card showed up, I don't feel like that's advice. I feel like that's an outcome, a partial outcome of confronting the situation and taking care of your business. And then we have the Star again. So I'm just going to read this one to you because we already explained the Star the first time, but this is just a reiteration of to back up the first one. Spirit does that a lot for my readings. It's a beautiful thing, people. All right, the Star. All your dreams are coming true. Opportunities, renewal, faith. Faith. That's the big word there. That's been an ongoing main word the past few weeks is faith. Hope. Healing, rejuvenation, unexpected help. See, your friends are waiting on you to reach out to them. Your guides and angels are waiting for you to reach out to them. Hope. I've never heard a more beautiful word in my entire life. Because as much as you feel hopeless, there is hope. But the decision to move forward has to come from you. All right? So we have the Page of Wands. Another two card. More decisions. So again, Wands are swift movement. So this feels like a timing card because I think the Spirit had me mention to you that you need to move forward with this confrontation. That you need to move forward with it for a lot of reasons, and for some of you, again, it is your physical health. All right, so this one says, keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. Courage, Leo. Excitement, free spirit, Leo. Love of life, Leo. Enthusiastic, Leo. Discovery. You just got Leo all over the place, you guys. It's a beautiful thing. All right, so let me do... I'm going to pick words from the word jar, and then we'll get to the oracles and the last tarot card. Number on the clock is 28, so look for 2, 8, and 10, or 1. 1, 2, 8, 10. All right, first, limiting beliefs, right? That's this. That goes with our death card. Limiting beliefs, or I'm sorry, our devil card. Pardon me, I was looking at the death card and holding the devil card. So limiting beliefs is the thing that's holding you back. You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe things will get different. You don't believe that they'll be better if you leave this familiar, not comfortable, familiar situation. Okay, let's pick another. Too good to be true. That is, to me, that is the person that's waiting on you to be free, that you are going to discover over time. Remember, take it easy, take it slow, that it feels too good to be true, but it isn't. It isn't too good to be true. Oh, Spirit's telling me something else. When you're confronting this person, this other person, they're going to make some promises that they are not going to be able to keep. I'll think different, I'll be different, I'll do different. Just don't leave me. that is too good to be true, because they're not, and this doesn't make them a bad person. I'm just the messenger, so I got to repeat what Spirit tells me. They're not capable of being different. They're pretty much the same person they were when you met. You are not. And you are vibing on a totally different level than they are. Again, it doesn't make them a bad person. And splitting up with them or leaving them could be the catalyst that causes them to change. But that person's not for you. Even if they do change, that person's not for you anymore. They used to be. This person wasn't a bad choice, if that's what you're thinking. This person wasn't a bad choice. Not when you met. Okay, they were the right choice for the right time. Okay? Yeah. No, excuse me. Hiccups. Another word. Oh my goodness. Sorry, folks. I've been doing this all day. I'm exhausted. Where is he going? Oh my God. I was getting a definite, and not because it's Leo, but I was getting a definite image of a man having to end this situation. Where is he going? They're going to want to know where you're going. Right? This could be a same-sex relationship or a heterosexual relationship. It doesn't matter what type of relationship, but the main energy I'm getting is masculine. So you may be a female and you just hold a lot of masculine energy. That I do. A lot of masculine energy. So, but they're going to want to know, where is he going? Where are you going? Well, I'm leaving. Or I'm going to go spend the night at my friend's house for a couple of nights while you get yourself together and you leave. I love my word chart. One more. I just got to do it. All right. Pond or lake. Yeah, you can do some of your healing. I know cats don't like water. But you can do some of your healing near. You don't have to get in. But just the sound of it or the sight of it, it's very healing. Salt bath, sea salt bath, lavender sea salt. You may have to do that before the confrontation. You may, and that's part of that self-care from the message Spirit, one of the messages Spirit gave me. Part of that self-care. Water is cleansing. Water is healing. Water washes away debris. It washes away the things that are unwanted and not needed. So Spirit's guiding you towards some water. And like I said, you don't have to get in. Maybe you love the water. I don't know. But, I mean, I can't really compare you guys to an actual cat. But I've met a lot of Leos, and they don't like water. But everyone's different. Everyone's different. Okay, so let's do our Del Toro card, the Knight of Coins. So Knights are, well, first of all, this is Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn. This is Earth energy, and Earth energy is slow moving anyway. And the Knights are also slow moving. The only fast, quick moving Knight is the Knight of Swords, because he's cutting through the BS like there's no tomorrow. But this is slow moving energy. So this is saying it's going to take a while to heal. But it's also saying you got those friends to help you. You're a Leo, you have friends. You're not completely closed off. A lot of signs are completely closed off from trauma. Trauma that's happened over and over and over. And I'm not saying trauma hasn't happened to you guys over and over and over. I'm just saying that the vast majority of you are not closed off. You just love to be around other people. So you have plenty of friends that can help you through the healing process. And I feel that's what this card represents, is those people that you can reach out to that actually give a crap about you. They actually care how you feel. They actually want to help you. And they'll actually listen to you when you speak and at least attempt to give you what you need to help you with the emotional and mental support that you need. Okay? All right, now let's do our oracles. Our beautiful Ask card from the Daily Guidance Angel Oracle is Ask again. Let me get my light, I can't see. Ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. They just want you to ask them, because that gives them permission to help you. Because yes, you have the friends that are more than willing, are overflowing with willingness actually, to help you along in your healing journey, okay? But you also have guides and angels, and for the most part, they don't step in, okay? Sometimes they do, but for the most part, your guides and angels won't step in until you give them permission by asking. Say, just speak to the air. I need your help. And they can help resituate circumstances to help you through your healing process. Okay. And the healing oracle is action. Okay. Which we've been talking about. Got to take action, people. And honestly, if this doesn't resonate with you, put it where it fits. And if it doesn't resonate at all, that's all good. Check your other placements. Okay, those will be posted. I am trying to get these all out on the same day. So I wanted to do it on Sunday, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it until probably Tuesday. And Tuesday is what? The 6th. So I'm going to try and do it on the 6th. So, and I'm going to figure out how to make a playlist so that all the signs are in the same playlist. So check your placements. If this doesn't resonate with you, or just some of it does, check your other placements in your birth chart. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Check those and get those tarot readings too, because you'll have a clearer picture. Okay. Now, some of you have already experienced this stuff and are already going through the processes we just spoke about. And some of you, it hasn't happened yet. For some of you, you haven't acknowledged that the situation is... Give me a word there, Spirit. That you're unable to fix the situation for the better. Some of you are unaware of that, and some of you just aren't looking at it yet. You may have seen the signs, but they're not really, you're not catching on yet. So, like I said, it's a different timeline for everybody. Everybody's not in the same exact spot. Oh my goodness, what a mess that would be if everybody, what fun would that be? That'd be boring. All of us being in the same spot on our timelines, that would be awful. Because we wouldn't be able to learn from each other. That's what we're here for, guys. We're here to learn stuff. And then through our learning and our experiences, other people learn stuff by watching us. They learn by our examples. So action. My divine action incites love and harmony. I'm aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms tests into growth. Right. Challenge into opportunity and fear into love. I see opportunity is my word. Not so much the test. It just has such a negative connotation, being tested. It's like, this is Earth School. But I guess I choose to call these tests opportunities for growth. And that is what the card said. So you have an opportunity for growth. You're stagnant because the situation is stagnant. We're here for this. We're here for this growth. Everyone's not going to grow. But you are here for this growth. That's what you came here for. To experience stuff. And when you exit the planet, you're going to report back to Source, God, Jesus, Buddha, universe, on the lessons you learn. And I say this a lot too. Universe, source is pleased and throwing a freaking party for you right now because of how far you've already come. There is no end to this until you exit the planet. There is no end to this for us. And again, it's what we came here for. Being perfect would be boring. There would be no point in being here if things worked out perfectly for us in every single lifetime. We've had lifetimes where things have pretty much worked out perfectly for us. But we came here for the hardships. We came here to learn from these hardships. They are opportunities to grow. And we get to reconnect to Source. We get to reconnect while we're still in our bodies. Meditate. Spirit says meditate. If you can't meditate, you don't have to sit and Om. You can just sit and listen to some soothing music or a soothing background of like ocean waves or a fan. I like to listen to a fan sometimes when I meditate. Focus on your breathing. Notice your feet are planted on the ground. So Spirit's just telling you to get some quiet time. Include that in your self-care. Because you really need the self-care, and you're not being selfish. If you don't take care of yourself, you don't have anything to give to anybody else. And you need your strength right now. Because you're sure not getting it from sleep. Let's be honest. So we got to find our strength in other places. All right, so you guys, this has been an intense reading, but it's been a good reading, and I call it a heads up reading. You're going to be okay. Spirit's got your back. You are protected. That doesn't mean awful things won't happen. It doesn't mean bad things won't happen. It doesn't mean uncomfortable things won't happen. It just means that you're protected from any real harm. Assuming we have to listen to what Spirit is saying to us. That's why the meditation is so important. I just noticed that my sun and moon are flashing. Do you see that? I'm not doing that. That's pretty cool. All right. Blessings, Leo. See you next time. Oh, thanks for coming. And please like, subscribe, comment, and share. It would be so appreciated.